Hello viewers, it's the Mindful Man reading from Paul G. Brett's The Eden Plot. He decided to write to the bishop at once to suggest his name. Getting out his pen, his mind working feverishly on the idea, he began to write. Dear Bishop Desmond, I know that you are very busy at the moment with your national campaign against pornography, and I hesitate to trouble you about a small matter within the diocese. Indeed, I heard a report of your speech in the House a few years ago, and everyone was saying how well you spoke. We understand that their lordship were most complimentary. Hansard has become popular reading in the diocesan office. We all agree we're very fortunate in having such a far-sighted and brave spiritual leader in this diocese. Good point that, he thought. It might make the bishop realize how much they hung on his every word, and were right behind him. It would put him in a receptive frame of mind for the request he was about to make. I have been giving much thought recently to the nature of our mission to the rural parts of the diocese, and I have become aware of the appointment of chaplains to agriculture and rural affairs up and down the country. Some dioceses, of course, have had people in their posts for many years, and much good work has been done. As you will be aware, however, there is no such post in this diocese, and yet we have large tracts of countryside and many farmers struggling to make a living, often without much success. Many of them face terrible problems and strained family relationships. That was another good point. The bishop would see the job as a means of strengthening family life. He'd be bound to go for it. He grew more excited with each sentence, eager for his friend, and just a little satisfied at his prowess with the pen. Mightier than the sword, he whispered, though there was no one in the room to hear him. Now I know that we do not have the money to make any new appointments outside the parochial system, and in any case every farm is in someone's parish, but there would be an advantage in making a particular priest the rural affairs chaplain with a wider responsibility. He or she would get in touch with the farming community as a whole and help to train other parish clergy to engage in this mission too. He didn't want the bishop to think he was suggesting this new post as in any way a veiled criticism of the parish clergy, though he knew that few of them attended to rural issues, being far too concerned with their own internal problems, keeping the congregation happy and paying the bills. There is in this diocese an excellent priest, well known to me. In fact, we live in his parish and attend his church, who may be ready for his next challenge. He is the Reverend Peter Ladbroke, and I believe it would be a great encouragement to him to find a new place where he might put the considerable experience he has gained with us over the last 9 years to further use for the kingdom of God. Putting these two ideas together leads me to inquire whether you might consider appointing him as a rector of the Throckhampton group, combined with the now new post of chaplain for rural affairs. As you will know, the benefice consists of 6 villages: Throckhampton with Eden and Hiddington, and Little Spaldwick with Paxworth and Ruisley. It is right in the centre of our most rural areas, and most of the countryside issues of concern to people these days can be found there. He would be a great resource to the diocese as a whole. What did that mean? Never mind, carry on reading. I have not mentioned this possibility to Peter, but we have spoken recently and I sense a readiness to move. I believe it would be a very positive step for him to take. He would approach the challenges with enthusiasm and would be able to develop and give a lead in our mission in a most sensitive and understanding way. Please forgive me if I have overstepped the mark at all in making this suggestion, but I have the interests of one your best priest at heart, and the welfare of country people, as indeed of the whole diocese, committed to your care. Hope you enjoyed this chapter of the Eden Plot by Paul G. Brett. on Amazon KDP. Please sub me if you liked it. I'll be reading some more soon.